right, here we go. Sister Wives, season 19,
Yes.
episode 3 to 6. And we're going to talk about it.
Don't forget to like, follow,
And share. Thanks, guys. Okay.
Okay.
So, episode 3.
Episode 3.
That was a long time ago.
I know.
Let There Be Light. Is, and I'm going to read what TLC has on it because TLC had a recap.
Okay.
Each.
Oh, okay.
To remind
okay,
us.
good for you.
So take a look back at what happened in the most recent episode. Janelle considers leaving Flagstaff for good. She and Maddie look at land in Montana.
Right.
Cody learns that Mary's asking their church for a release.
Okay.
The religion's word for divorce.
Okay.
Okay, so, all right, let's talk about Janelle and
All right.
her wanting to leave Flagstaff because she wants to live with her family.
Well, she can't afford. She wants land. She can't afford it.
Right.
Ultimately,
They want land, Maddie and her husband.
Yes.
So they're willing to go together,
Right.
yeah, which is good.
which is good. So she won't be alone. She'll be with family.
And Montana isn't that far
Right.
from like Christine.
Ultimately, she wants to prep for her future. She's always been like that.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is.
She likes to do her gardening.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Right.
She's
She
an
wants to have a
outdoors.
little garden
She likes to
and-
fish. She likes
Yeah.
to do it all.
Right.
So yeah, but then she's got financial stuff to
Right.
look at.
Well, the
Right.
land is the land on Coyote Pass is
Has
still,
all her monies.
yeah,
Right.
it's still hers. So
I don't know if it was that episode or not, but she was talking about she needs to get her money. She doesn't know if she should ask Kody and
Ain't no point in asking
Robin
Kody.
to buy her out.
Oh,
So there's kind of some limbo there.
okay.
Because she needs to pitch in to buy this property.
right.
No,
She
but
needs to
she's-
be able to
all
help.
her future was in the property.
Right.
Well, that's not happening.
That's
she
not
don't want to
happening.
live there, and so now she's got to figure it out.
Right.
Okay.
Because she's done.
And at this point, the land's not paid off.
Right. That's a
Yeah,
big
and that's a
problem.
big
Yeah.
problem. So,
And they only have a certain amount of time
Yeah.
yeah.
for that loan.
You know what? Also,
finance
they're going by what Kody says, and I wouldn't go by.
I wouldn't
nothing
trust
he says.
him.
No.
I know.
Would not trust him.
No.
He's not a good businessman. But anyway, okay, so Mary
Okay, Mary.
has decided, I guess after her big discussion with Kody about they aren't getting back together,
Right.
that she was going to go the next step
Right.
and ask the church for a release. Now, Christine didn't do that because she
No.
just left the church.
She
just
just
left the
said, I'm
church. She
done.
doesn't need
I'm
it."
done.
Right. But Mary's still,
Involved in the church.
somehow or another. And she wanted to do the right way.
I think she wanted to finalize everything.
Right,
yeah, but
right.
why would
I think she wanted the church to know she's done, she's out.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you got going on with your hair?
What?
Okay, back.
She's fine.
I thought she had some of that stuff in her hair, but she didn't. That's okay. Leave it alone. Don't mess it up now.
Also,
Go back.
I think deep down she wanted to make him look bad with the church.
I don't think so. I think she wanted to justify her reason for leaving,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I don't blame her.
I don't either.
And they granted it.
Yeah.
So
He wasn't there to speak up for herself.
he didn't speak up for himself.
But she put it as he abandoned her. So,
She
Yeah.
said the church deemed it abandonment.
yes, he did.
Yeah. He
Yeah,
left-
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Let There Be Light.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
What was the next
All
week?
right, this is My Brother's Keeper. This is where, what is the daughter's name?
McKelsey?
McKelty.
McKelty?
One of them. I
She
can.
has the twins.
Right.
The
Okay?
one that just had the baby.
Yeah,
She has
baby boys.
yeah.
And I guess
She invited Robin to the birth.
Right. Did they have, when was the shower? Was that?
I think that was
That
before.
was way
That was
before,
before.
yeah.
Okay, so my brother's keeper, let's read what it says. After reuniting at a wedding, oh yeah, that was a
And
big
they had a
deal.
wedding,
It was
yes.
a big family wedding, somebody's wedding.
But they didn't film at the wedding,
Kody
so.
describes the family dynamic as a total civil war. He's so drama king, it's not funny.
Yeah.
Christine and Robin reunite in the waiting room as McKelty welcomes her twins. At a game night with Robin and their kids, Kody reflects on his 3 failed marriages. Oh yeah. Okay, so they're all talking about this wedding,
Right.
right?
Right.
Right,
They all said it was very awkward.
Of course.
of course.
It's gonna be.
Because all this is new.
And they
Yeah.
all kind of kept their distance
Yes.
from
Right.
one another.
Right.
Which is a good idea if you don't want a big fight.
But I think the family knows what's going on with them,
Oh, yeah.
obviously. But, you know, you can be civil.
You don't have to stand there and talk to them.
No, but you can be civil.
Yeah, I
Right.
think
They
they
just
probably
stay away
were.
from each other.
Well,
Mary said that she had said hello or whatever, but she wasn't it Mary? Did she go?
Probably, Mary.
Mary probably didn't even go.
Somebody said that they said hello. Maybe it was Janelle. That said she had said hello, but that was all. That was it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so
It's still fresh. Everybody's still angry.
yeah. And then of course McKelty goes and has her babies,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
and she wanted Robin there.
Right.
She loves Robin,
I know.
and she loves her dad.
Yeah.
I think it's the only kids that really, you know, except for Robin's kids
Yeah.
that still talk to him.
Yeah.
But he's done it to himself.
As
Anyway,
of this episode,
Right.
things always
this
change.
was last
Yeah.
year. And so anyway, I guess Christine and Robin wore their big girl panties.
Right.
Yeah.
So they
And they were
be
fine.
there for
Yeah.
It was
Kelty.
awkward, but they were fine.
And
They handled it.
They did handle it. And then, honestly, I think they're doing better than Kody.
No,
still
Cody's
living
a-
in the past.
Cody's.
He's not moving on.
You know why? Because he doesn't want anything to be his fault,
Right.
True too.
and he talks about that.
And then at their game night with the kids, it's like, you know, be a man. If you're going to be in a marriage with 4 other women, you have to know how to deal with them. And he blames everything on Mary. You ever notice that? when he's talking?
Well, first it was Christine. His whole downfall
But
was.
but his marriage with Mary was all her fault.
Right. Mhm.
Yeah.
I couldn't.
According to him.
Yeah.
According to him, yeah.
Yeah, it was just, he irritated.
She knows better. She's in a better place.
And Janelle, he still wants to be, you know.
Yeah. You know why? Because the property.
I
Right.
think that's what it is.
I know
Yes.
that's why. He's greedy.
But he always said that he had a really good relationship with her.
Even though he hated her guts there for a
They
minute.
were friends. You know,
Well,
like,
after Christine, he was so angry. Then he started picking on Janelle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was mean.
Yeah.
he's mean.
And I'm like, what are you doing? He wants to drive all the women
Yeah,
away.
that's what he was doing.
Anyway, I'm happy that Christine and Robin could get along enough.
For the
Right.
babies.
babies.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Next. The mighty have fallen. The Brown family spends Thanksgiving apart.
Yep.
Yes.
Christine and Robin put their differences aside to visit with McKelty's newborns. And Robin pushes Kody to reconcile with the kids, and Christine reveals that she went on a promising first date. Of course, we already knew all about
Yeah.
that. But, because they made that a whole
Another story.
yeah.
Right.
And almost.
Right. Right.
But, okay, so, because nobody's talking to one another,
Right.
they all spend Thanksgiving
And he's
apart.
boo-hooing
Yeah.
and
He boo-hooed to Mary that
Robin-
his wife wanted her there for
Yes.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she
That wasn't-
just,
that wasn't
Mary
the last
Mary
one.
finally got some gumption and said, I'm not married anymore. I'm not doing
I'm
this
proud of
anymore.
her because it took a lot.
And Robin is finally seeing what he's really like.
Okay, so this was in this episode, they had a tiff,
Yeah.
and he took off.
Robin and Kody.
Yeah.
Yes.
Robin
Yeah.
and Kody had a
Right.
tiff.
Right.
Because
Right.
they were filming at the house and they
So-
got into a fight.
Right. So when he came home, she came out to meet him.
He called her to ask her to come out.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah, he did.
I can't remember that. But anyway, came out and they talked about
They
it.
don't like filming inside their house.
But she
anyway.
knows how to work him. She really knows how to do it. She is the only one
Yeah.
that really knows how to work.
Yeah.
Kody.
The thing of, yeah, but I watched those episodes back. And when Christine was leaving.
Mm-hmm.
And he would come tell the story to Robin, and it would be that the women hate you and stuff like that. He would be the one
Right.
telling Robin, what do you want to deal with them for? They all hate you or they all whatever.
Well, I think what Janelle was saying, that was kind of a code where they wouldn't talk about the other wives.
Right, but
Right.
he did anyway
But
to all of them.
Cody
would
did.
come, and so they'd all be talking behind each other's backs. And it's like,
But he didn't want people talking about him.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
Whatever. But Robin just wants the kids and him. And
She wants everybody to get along, and it's
she wants him to be the one. But he doesn't want to say I'm sorry. He doesn't want
Right.
to blame.
no,
Right.
He's
no.
like, he doesn't want to be the big daddy.
No.
Because that's what he should be, the big
Yeah.
daddy. And he should be the one telling the children that he wants them in their lives. He's sorry for anything and everything
Yeah,
that he has
and
said.
that's just
but
the
he
problem.
Is not going
No,
to.
he's not. All he told her was maybe one day. That's all he told her.
Give me time. How many times? How much?
Yeah.
4 years?
No, this.
It's been a couple of years.
He doesn't care about them older kids.
No.
He
No.
wants them to grovel to him, and
He likes kids
They're not
that don't
gonna-
know anything.
they're not going to grovel. They're not going to do that. Enough's enough. They're
No,
done.
They've had enough.
Yeah.
They've even said so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just don't want to be around it.
They're done. And you get your feelings hurt over and over and over and over.
Right.
You become cold, and they're done.
He thinks his grown kids should approach him. And Robin
Yes.
has said, why don't you?
Make the first move.
Yeah.
Oh, I text them and stuff
No,
like
bull
that.
crap.
Right. No,
Lies
he doesn't.
too.
No, he doesn't.
He lies too.
No, he
And
doesn't.
then Christine's on her. Well, she said she'd been dating for 6 months at
Right.
this point.
Yeah,
on
but
the
other
dating
people.
app.
Yeah.
And she met David, and they just hit it off.
Right.
Within a week, they were telling each other they loved each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the kids are going, ooh, that's fast.
Yeah.
It's too fast.
When you know, you know.
But they're not 20 years old.
Yeah, but she didn't date before.
That
Kody.
was a thing. It's like she never dated.
She didn't have any.
experience in it.
Yeah.
So she did get some experience.
She
with dating
said
white
she
people.
dated about 5 guys,
And
so
told
it's
them-
really not a lot
Right.
considering you're on an app or whatever. I don't know how it works.
When you're talking to somebody about your, because she said she would go on a second date and then she would say that she was polygamous.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then everybody just poo-pooed her. Right.
Right.
And David did not.
Because he knew about it.
He knew about polygamy.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yeah.
his friends or a sister that's a polygamist or something.
Yeah, somebody.
Something like that,
So he
yeah.
knows
So he
how it
knows
goes.
about it. But she doesn't want to be a polygamist anymore.
Right.
No.
And she really doesn't have, you can't consider them sister wives when they're not married to the same man anymore.
Right.
No,
Because
but
she
they
should-
still.
She says Janelle's her sister wife, which is, I think is ridiculous. They're just best friends. That's all they are.
Right.
No,
At
but
this
they were
point.
sister
At
wives.
this point.
What happens when there's a divorce? They're not sister wives anymore.
Yeah, I know, but it's just, well, Janelle's different. She's more calm. Christine is more.
I know, she's got a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Do you enjoy our videos? Well, we love making them for you. But we do like to have a little extra money to be able to bring them to you. So if you would like to contribute to buy me a coffee,
Buy me a coffee.
we
please.
can add to our little fund
Yes.
to bring you more great content. So buymecoffee.com, Sassy Silver Sisters.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Okay, so that was Mighty Had Fallen. And I gotta go back. Yeah. Lost my spot.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then the last one was, okay, the
The
year
release of the year.
release.
Yeah.
So Mary asked the church for a release from her marriage, Kody, and Gabe opens up to Janelle about his relationship with his father. Christine is excited for her second date with David. Kelty reveals she ate her placenta,
Which is
gag. Robin is left in tears on Christmas. Okay, so Mary finally does it.
Right.
The end. And she's
goes,
happy about it.
And they released her.
And he looked dumbfounded.
She's happy about it because it's a
But he should have
an
went,
ending,
and he didn't go.
and he didn't, which says a lot.
And he said something, I don't know what it was, and she said, you were told you could have been there.
Yes,
He should have gone. He should have.
And he didn't.
because he knew. He knows the truth. You know how people go around lie. They really know the truth.
Sure they do.
He knows the truth.
But he can't blame her for saying what she said if he wasn't there. He couldn't
No.
defend himself.
No, he didn't want to.
No.
He didn't want to. So she wouldn't take the blame for that because she said, you were told when it was, you could have been there.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
But have you noticed all the girls, Christine, Janelle, Mary, say he's changed. He's different. He's not the person they married.
right.
Yeah, I remember them saying that. Yeah, he did change.
And of course he blames that on them.
But you can't say to somebody and expect them to want to be in your life that you are.
You never loved them.
I didn't love
What's
you.
wrong with this man?
Yeah, I know somebody that happened to. And she said they were having a hard time getting along. And when he told me he was not in love with me anymore, that's all it took.
Right.
She was out of there.
Right. Yeah.
She didn't try.
Right.
You know how some people do things or say things, and that's the last straw.
Right.
And that was it. Because I asked her, what made you decide? And she goes, he told me he wasn't in love with me anymore.
Yeah, I know. So why even stay?
And then he turns around. He's another Kody. Then he turns around. And that relationship that he was in
Ended.
ended. And then all of a sudden he's in love again.
I know. I know a couple of people like that.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, my
Gabe
gosh.
opens up to Janelle about his relationship with his father.
Yeah.
That was sad.
He is a very sensitive
Yeah.
kid.
He is.
And that one episode, if y'all have not seen it, oh my God, go back. They meet on the property where
Oh,
the
yeah.
logs are.
That was
Right.
hard to watch.
And these kids
Yeah,
are
the
trying to
Yeah.
explain to him,
Right.
you know, how
Right.
they feel. And they weren't being mean about it.
No, they were just saying how they felt.
And he started saying things like, well, what would happen if your mom ever got sick and blah, blah. And the boys go, we would be there,
Right.
like always.
Right.
It's so sad. She had 6 kids, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so did Christine, right? Did she have sex?
Yeah, she had a bunch
I think
too.
she had the girls and Janelle had most, because hers are boys except one, I think.
No,
Janelle.
she's got 2 girls and 4 boys.
Janelle has 2
Yeah,
girls.
she has Savannah.
Yeah.
Savannah's the
The
youngest
youngest one. Where's the other one?
Maddie. Maddie's hers.
Oh.
And Christine has 4 girls.
She has a bunch of girls.
And she
I get
has
confused because they're all in the same picture,
2
you know.
boys.
Does she have 2 boys?
The big tall, Christine has the big tall
boy.
dude,
Yeah.
and I think the rest are girls.
I don't know. I can't keep up with them all. No, Mary has 1 daughter, and then
Yeah.
Right.
and then Robin has 3 from the first marriage,
Oh, I'm trying to think. I
And
think
2.
so. 2 girls and a boy from the first,
and then
and
2
then the
with
2.
Kody. So she's got 5. So yeah, he's got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Okay, and Christine goes on her second date, and that was kind of awkward. That was weird. When
She's in love. She's giddy. She, like we said, she's
No,
the
she
excitable
didn't. That wasn't the
person.
second date. That was their week. No, that was way past the second.
When she introduced him,
She's talking when they were on a date at the restaurant. They were already in love,
yeah, they're already.
Right.
and they've
that's
only been
it.
dating what?
Yeah,
2 months or something like that.
yeah.
Yeah. So good for her though. I mean,
I'm happy for all these girls.
yeah. And then a Kelty, oh, that's disgusting. I said, really? Do we have to talk about this? You know,
Oh.
placenta?
Oh, yeah,
And
no,
then she
that's.
lied and
thanks.
said she did it too.
But people do that.
Yeah, but you know, we're not
They-
animals. Animals
But
do
there's
that.
stuff inside
I
it.
get it, but still.
No thanks.
And well, we are kind of animals.
No
We're
thanks.
just intelligent animals.
Yeah,
But they do
we're-
that. Yeah, they do
I don't
that.
think we were meant to eat our
Oh, well, who
body
knows?
parts.
I don't know. I don't know. I have
But whatever floats
read
your boat.
about it for
I just
years
like
and
that
years
it's
and
just-
years. They put it in pills. They do all kinds of stuff.
Right, but she put it
She
in
said she ate it raw, and I'm going, are you kidding me?
No thanks.
Nasty. But whatever floats her boat, it's her stuff.
Okay, and then Robin, at the end of that particular episode, she's crying in her closet or something in the bathroom, sitting on the floor, crying
About Christmas.
about Christmas. It was sad, because she wanted her family together. She wanted
Well,
Mary
she's
there.
in
And Mary
between a rock
said
and a
no,
hard
she's
place.
not coming.
And Mary said, yeah, because Robin and Kody came to Mary's house.
Yeah.
Right? And wanted to talk about the release.
Yeah, and I loved it because
It showed a lot.
Mary, you can tell by her attitude, she don't give a, you know what. She's done. It's over. You should have thought about that a long time ago.
Right.
And I could have slapped him through the TV.
Yeah.
He said, I think I like you now.
I know.
He is weird.
I
He
like this
is.
Mary. And it's like, what in the world is wrong with you, man? It's like,
She's the same person.
That's what she said.
yeah. So she doesn't want to be. a
No,
part of it.
she's
like,
done.
Why do I want to be somewhere that I'm really not wanted? You know, he doesn't
Right.
really want her.
She's got property.
Yes, she does.
See? So see?
You're right. He's
Yes.
manipulative
Yeah. I know.
and a curse.
He wants to get back with Janelle.
It's all
You
about
re-
the property.
It's all about the property. If it wasn't, he wouldn't have nothing to do with her.
No. And he doesn't. Why? Do you think they're gonna? I don't think he's gonna marry another person. I think
No,
with
he's
polygamy.
done. He's done.
He's got to get through all this financial stuff right now.
Okay, so they put the house on the market in August.
I don't know, but did they take it off? the
Yeah,
market?
they took
They
it off.
took it off because Christine's suing him
Right.
for child support.
Right.
And when you're in a, I guess, legal situation,
You're not allowed to sell your
allowed to
assets.
sell your assets.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So they
Okay.
took it off,
Okay.
so it's no longer for sale. So they were selling Robin's house.
Look it up real quick and see if it's on there.
No, it's not. I looked it up.
The other day.
Yeah, the other day.
Yeah.
They took
Okay.
it off.
Okay.
They said it wasn't up long at all.
No, it wasn't. It was maybe a month.
Yeah, it
I
wasn't.
think the reason she did that, well, I don't know. I think the reason she did that is to stop the sale of the house until they get it divided. The property's divided because everybody's money went into the house.
Well, I
She
understand.
wants her money
She
back.
probably did it for Janelle because she got out of it because she sold her house, right?
Yeah.
And she
Right.
released her property to them.
Right. She doesn't own property anymore.
She did it for Janelle.
Because Janelle's money,
It's tied up.
somebody's money
It's Janelle's.
went into that property.
Robin.
And they said, why would we do that for Robin? No, it's family property. Big mistake.
Right.
Now they got to divvy it up.
Right.
Right.
But did they pay it off?
They
I
did
don't
pay it
know.
off.
They did?
They said in one of the
Everybody's
last
money
episodes
went in that. Janelle's money went
that
in
it
that.
is, they did finally pay it off.
Okay. I didn't hear that. Yeah. So now they can't sell the property until they determined.
Whose portion is what of and that could go
Right.
for 2 years. That could go for a long
But
time.
he's still going to owe her back child support.
Right.
Well, each state is different in child support.
Yes, Utah is probably.
Some
No,
states,
they live in Arizona.
some,
Arizona.
well, it depends on where the child was born, I think.
Oh, Nevada.
So I don't really, no.
Truly was born in Nevada, I think, too.
Yeah, I think she was born in Nevada before they moved to Nevada.
The only person
pretty
that
sure
had
she didn't
kids
have-
after they moved to the circle there,
Cul-de-sac.
cul-de-sac.
Maybe it was Utah then.
I don't know.
Was she
But
born
anyway,
in
it doesn't make
Utah?
any difference.
You're
Each
right.
state has different rules.
Right.
And I think Virginia, you only get what from the date that you apply for it.
Oh, okay.
I think.
I don't know.
But they change rules
What
all
I
the
heard
time.
some people talking, and they said she can get back
Okay.
support
Well, good.
Okay.
because she has been away from him for a while.
Yeah.
All right, so we caught up.
Okay.
4 episodes.
Yeah. Stay
Ay, ay,
tuned
ay.
for the next discussion.
We'll be talking more.
Yeah.
Because this is crazy.
Yeah.
We should be getting into this year now, because they did
What?
last Christmas.
because they did Christmas.
Yeah.
They had Christmas. They
No.
showed everybody celebrating Christmas.
The way they do it, though, it takes them forever to move on. But yeah, should be
Yeah.
heading into
This
the
year.
new year. I don't know how it's going to end. And are they going to continue?
This is the problem. We get very confused when you're talking about what they're talking about in the past
And what they're doing now?
and what we see
Yeah,
now
right.
because everybody's on social media.
Oh, there's
and-
another thing. McKelty and her husband was on some live show.
Feed somewhere.
And they were talking about how her dad just lied.
Yeah, she
Just-
found
They
out.
had Patreon or something
Yeah,
where it's a
with-
paid.
Right. So that tells a lot
Well,
Well-
most of the kids know,
that he's a liar.
except maybe Robin's kids,
Right.
because
They have no real relationship.
They
with the rest of them.
don't-
But I'm sure
yeah.
they're on social media. The older girl's in college, and the boy is, I don't know what he's doing. So they're on social media, I'm sure. So they know what's going on. It's sad, really. That's what it is.
Yep,
Stay
it is.
tuned
Stay tuned for the
for-
next episode of Sister Wives.